Hey guys, Scotland's Football here, back with another video, and today we are back with another round of the FA Cup score predictions, as it's now the fourth round of the FA Cup, and my team Wolves are still in it though. We won't talk about last week after us losing to our Black Country rivals, West Bromwich Albion, so we'll just focus on the FA Cup. So I hope we're all keeping busy as much as we possibly can. I know it's really hard at the moment. And the first game of the FA Cup is tonight. It's on BT Sport for anyone that doesn't know where it is, so you will know now. So right guys, let's get into the first game of the prediction video, which is Chorley versus my team Wolves. I'm not going to lie here guys, I am actually pretty nervous for this one. Usually I would be going out saying this is going to be an easy game and stuff, but there are no easy games in football. But however, I am going to go for a Wolves win. I'm going to go 2-1 Wolves. I think if we don't win this, I think Nuno could get the sack. No offence to Chorley. I don't want to say I can't see us losing, I just don't want to say that, but anyway, best of luck to Chorley in this game. They're a non-league club. I know he came out with that stupid tweet for West Brom saying for them West Brom to get behind them. I'm sure it isn't the whole club that has said that. I'll be very much amazed. Well, you don't have to be like other people, do you? You can write a little bit. You'd be better than that. I'm just giving them good luck anyway, because you should always respect the lower league teams. And all the Wolves fans have. I know through donation things, virtual tickets, Wolves have lost a lot of donations. So that's what happens when you do that. Anyway, we'll focus on the football anyway. Right, on to the next game now, which is Southampton versus Arsenal. Well, Southampton are having a good season this year, where Arsenal, they won the most FA Cups out of all teams. I think they've won about 13 or 14 FA Cups in their history. And Mikel Arteta won it with them last year, so I bet they want to win it this year. And they're on great form at the moment. Well, that's Premier League form, but we're talking about history and stuff, how far they can get in the competition. I'm going to go 2-1 to Arsenal. See, a really good game here, but I think Southampton might be like more focused on the league, while Arsenal are like more focused on silverware. So right, to the next game now, guys, which is Barnsley versus Norwich. Two teams who are doing really well in the Championship this season. Norwich trying to get automatic promotion. Do I think they'll win the league? I think they can. They're that far ahead. I think they'll get automatic promotion if that's the league. If they get first or second, or at least second at least. I can see, I'm going to go 2-0 to Norwich here. Barnsley are actually having a pretty good season. And everyone predicted them to be down there again at the end of the season. Because that sort of team between Championship and League One every time. You know what I mean? So right, to the next game now, which is Brighton versus Blackpool. You know, for this game, I can see an FA Cup upset coming here. I can see Blackpool beating Brighton. Well, because they did beat West Brom. Well, everyone knows it's only West Brom. Well, they did beat us last week though, but anyway, they're in a relegation battle though. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, can we 0-0 at full time here? And Blackpool win it in extra time. So I'm going to say 1-0 to Blackpool. Right, next game now, which is Millwall versus Bristol City. Millwall are struggling in the Championship, and Bristol City, mid-table. They have gone off its side like they always do every season. So this game here, I reckon, 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1 at full time. Then in extra time, I reckon Millwall will win it, and it will finish 2-1 to Millwall. Remember that FA Cup upset a few years ago where they beat Everton 3-2. Then. So right, to the next game now, which is Sheffield United versus Plymouth Argyle. Well, I think Sheffield United, they're sorely down now. They lost to Spurs, but I didn't think they played that bad. I don't think Sheffield United have been as bad as people like to think. They just haven't got the results to go their way. So here, I'm going to say 2-0 to Sheffield United. Plymouth can cause an upset here, they can. But Sheffield United, they just want to go out and get anything. Just ignore the Premier League because they know they're sorely down now and just focus on something else. So right on to the next game now, which is Swansea versus Nottingham Forest. Well, Swansea, they're doing well this season, like last season, but just bottled it last minute. They did get in the playoffs though. Does Swansea go up? I think they'll get playoffs this season. Forest, they should not even be in a relegation battle in the Championship. Here, I'm going to go a win for Swansea. I say 3-1 Swansea. Right, next game now, which is West Ham versus Doncaster Rovers. West Ham are having a decent season this year, and everyone predicted their luck to run out and then be in the same old relegation battle again since moving to the London Stadium. But they haven't done that. Well, they can still finish there as the Premier League is up for grabs this season, but I don't think they'll want to finish there. Doncaster, they can cause an upset here. However, I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1 to West Ham. So right to the next game now. Cheltenham Town versus Manchester City. All the Cheltenham fans have been waiting for this one, they have. Can they cause an upset? I don't think they can, but Cheltenham are doing well this year in League 2. So they can get back up there again. They were second not so long ago, and now dropping down to 6th place into a playoff place. Man City are obviously favourites to win the FA Cup, but you can never say never though, can you? But I'm going to say predict Cheltenham to get a goal, then I'm going to say Man City will win 3-1. So right to the next game now. Chelsea versus Luton. Sort of a London derby. Is Luton in London? It's the sort of outside. Hertfordshire near Watford. That's not in London, just on the outskirts. Chelsea, after they beat Morecambe 4-0, I thought they were going to get their league confidence back up. But they beat Fulham only just about, and Fulham had 10 men, and they lost 2-0 to Leicester. I think Frank Lampard's under a lot of pressure now. And the only way for Chelsea to keep in favour of Frank Lampard is for them to keep on winning games in the FA Cup. So I'm going to say here, 3-0 to Chelsea. So we're on to the next game now, Brentford versus Leicester. Or, I'll tell you an interesting fact this now. Who did Brentford play in the FA Cup 4th round last season? It was Leicester City, so they got the same old tie as last season again. Except this time, slightly different, because Brentford aren't at Griffin Park. They're at their brand new ground, the Brentford Community Stadium, multicoloured seat stadium. I know a lot of people hate multicoloured seat stadium. Well, I don't know really. Maybe it ain't the best. At the same time, it's something different though, but it's alright. Brentford are a great club. They used to be in League 2, and Thomas Frank is a great manager. For this game, something is telling me Brentford are going to win here. I'm going to say 1-0 to Brentford. I've gone for it. I don't think Brentford at times get enough respect. I always notice a lot of the teams that come up through the leagues always get a lot of disrespect. All fans keep on saying these clubs who come up through the leagues and doing really well are tin pot. They have no fans and stuff. It ain't actually true. Brentford, they're only a small club. Let's remember this now. So right on to the next game now. It's Fulham versus Burnley. Well, Fulham just lost 2-1 to Man United, and they were unlucky against Chelsea and Man United. They still got a point at least. They're really good in those games. And Burnley just beating Liverpool last night in their game in hand 1-0, ending Liverpool's 4-year unbeaten streak at Anfield. We'll focus on the FA Cup though. You had two teams low down in the Premier League. I can see this game finishing 1-1. In extra time, I can see Burnley winning it, but it's just a tough one to call though, because Fulham are not that bad as a team. They're actually decent. Can he stay in the Premier League? Just about. I think Burnley in the League Two as well. So right, in the next game now, Manchester United versus Liverpool. These two teams at Anfield drew 0-0 in an absolute terrible performance, abysmal. Except this time it's at Old Trafford. Can something better happen at Old Trafford than Anfield? For this game, Man United want to go out and get some silverware. They're still up for the race of the Premier League. Can they do it this season? Maybe. I'm not strong enough for the league just yet. But they're playing well though. And then when they got to Carabao Cup semi-final here, I know that Solskjaer said he was aiming for some silverware. When he got knocked out there in the end, but this is his chance to go on and win the FA Cup here. I think Man United can win here because Liverpool don't like to take the FA Cup very seriously. I think they only won last time because Villa had no other choice than to play the under 16s and under 17s due to the whole first team isolating. I'm going to go 2-1 to Manchester United here because Liverpool is bound to make changes. So right, to the next game now, which is Everton versus Sheffield Wednesday. Everton were aiming to do well this year in the FA Cup. I think someone was hurt. I think I found something that they wanted to win it. I don't think they'll win it, but I think they can go quite far. So for this game, I'm going to say 1-0 to Everton, but you can't write off Wednesday though. So right, to the next game now, which is Wycombe versus Spurs. Well, obviously, I'll tell you another fact here. When Wycombe a few years ago got to the 5th round of the FA Cup away at the old White Hart Lane, and the game ended 4-3 to Spurs, and Wycombe managed to score 3 goals against Spurs. I think they're in League 1 or League 2 then, I'm not too sure actually, but I think so anyway. This game here is at Adams Park. I can see, Wycombe beat Preston last, and they're actually a good, decent team, Preston. They beat Preston 4-1. Here, I do think Spurs want to, they're in the Carabao Cup final. They obviously want to do well in the FA Cup this year. So I'm going to go 3-1 to Spurs, but you can't write off Wycombe. They're currently bottom of the Championship, but I don't think Wycombe have been that bad. You've got to put this in perspective here, guys. Wycombe used to be playing non-league football. They used to be playing teams like Stafford Rangers, my local club as well. So what they've achieved as a club under Gareth Ainsworth is absolutely phenomenal. Were they lucky to get up last season? Yes. Down to that stupid vote that angered a lot of clubs. But what else could they do? So right, to the next game now, which is Bournemouth versus Chorley. Chorley caused an upset last against Leeds, winning 4-1 or 4-2, I think. And Bournemouth, they played Oldham last. They were supposed to be playing away at Boundary Park, and they got moved to the Vitality at their home ground. This game, I'm going to say, it could be an ordinary win for Bournemouth. They take 2-0 Bournemouth over Chorley here. However, they have lost the last 2 games though, to Luton and to Derby. But I can see them getting through this tie here though. So right guys, that will be the end of our video now. So if you did enjoy today's video, do give it a like, also do subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your notifications every time I make a video. Enjoy the FA Cup this weekend. Have a good one. Up the Wolves. Bye, guys.